Jillo there, H+III+T to boot that dang on time and mind the camera frame. Who freaking knows, but I don't care. Welcome to another well, this isn't a series, it's just me talking about Lil Wayne, gosh dang it. Now, before we talk about dang on kids' words towards him, let me say two things. One, shout out to the Long Suck Gang, and shout out to the homie Emlyn. And if I said your name wrong, here it is on the screen, my bad. But he brought up a point that has been brought up by multiple people, so I figured I'd just address this on camera real quick. When you type in Carter 5, Google automatically says the release date is 2017. Sometimes it gives us specific dates, and sometimes it just says a year. Honestly, we're going to talk about this later on in the video, but just to throw out there what my thoughts on that is, I don't think we're ever going to get Carter 5. To be quite honest with you, coming up on 3 years of this foolishness, I don't think we're ever going to get it. Now, I will elaborate on that later on in the video. I just wanted to give our homie a shout out, so let's talk about Kid vs. Lil Wayne.
Album of the year, Song of the year, Worst Mixtape, Where's Carter 5, hosted by The Prediction King.
Oh yeah, I'm back!
I'm in full control like a president in the White House. You ain't acting bright, I'll have to knock your lights out. I spit those evil bars like venom in my veins. Hits on me, DJ.
If you do not remember who Kid is the most underrated member of G Unit currently, and that guy on Mrs. Officer, tell them lieutenants get the cuffs off of ya. Of Kid, my name on every wanted poster. I wanted by every lady cop all over. Yes, Squad Up member, former original Young Money member, and New Orleans' finest Kid, gosh dang it, with two D's, pause on that, double D, see, because I have a hat on, double D, Ed and Eddie, you gotta just be flowing with the puns or you're gonna be left. The Kid basically accused Lil Wayne of having ghostwriters, and to put more context on that, he recently did an interview with some St. Louis, but I don't even know where St. Louis is, to be quite honest with you, but some radio station out there, and they were talking about some of the best people out there, some of the legends, have a bunch of writer camps and people around them that make the product, much like with the Drake situation. Drake is a product of a camp of people. He's not really an artist. It's like Drake's the final product, but you got a lot of people writing things for him. Basically tried to say that about early Wayne, saying people like Gilly the Kid and stuff. I think he even said Kid himself passed a few things. I might be mistaken on that part. I'm not really sure, but let's just talk about that for a quick second. Now, it is no secret Wayne rolls with a bunch of different people, be that past, present, or future. The amount of people we see in and out of the booth with him is merely incredible. However, the idea that someone is writing for Lil Wayne, I don't know about that. Now, a hook, I mean, no one's ever ghostwritten for me before, but I mean, if you're in the studio and you're trying to think of someone and you're bouncing off ideas, and somebody says something and someone says, oh, this hook would be better than a little bit, I don't know if that counts as ghostwriting, just keeping it all the way 1,000. The way people pulled Gilly the Kid out of their booty pipe, it's almost as if he's handing him reference tracks, and I don't know if that's the case. We've had this conversation before. We had it last summer where we were comparing the Quentin Miller and Moji thing with Drake to the Gilly the Kid Lil Wayne thing, but where we left off at is the fact that we have no legitimate proof that that's the case. We also have, I believe there are videos where Gilly the Kid is saying that he apologizes for those comments and that they are not true. So it's like, whereas with Drake, we've got reference tracks, we've got the Crew Love reference track, 10 bands, all this stuff. Like, we know for a fact, check the writing credits, those people are there. We don't see that with Lil Wayne. And again, if you're coming at Wayne saying stuff like, say, Kanye West, who openly comes out and says people are writing for him, why we regard him as this amazing person when he's just like Drake, I don't know, but that's another topic for another day. If you have legitimate proof to back up that people are writing for Wayne, then I'll give you that. But I've yet to hear these things. Something else that was brought up in the radio interview is Wayne's variety of flows, and that these flows have to be coming from other people. I have to beg the question, are you sure Wayne is drawing those things, or are other people copying him? Other than the fact that there are a billion rappers with Lil in front of them, I mean, let's just really stop and just stop and frisk for a second. No DJ Envy. How many people are influenced by Lil Wayne and just won't come out and say it? We've got people whose entire career are based off imitating the man, Young Thug. I mean, come on now. This video is just merely addressing the pure salt towards people. When Kid was in this interview, it came across as salty and bitter, to be quite honest. And I like Kid. I think dude is slept on. But the way the radio personalities were cornering him and Kid were answering these questions, if you have proof, come hither. Meek Mill had proof about Drake. That's why we don't. Well, I don't respect Drake for that, right? You have no proof that Lil Wayne has ghostwriters, so shut up! Back on the topic that I was talking about in the beginning of the video, with all the foolishness aside, does Wayne write? Is the feud between Lil Wayne and Birdman legitimate? What happened to the bus driver lawsuit? Now that's just gone. What happened to Birdman having to present documents to the court within 30 days? It's been 2 months. What happened with all that? Basically, I'm at the point now to where I don't think Carter 5 is ever going to come out. I know it's only been about a week, but what happened to Funeral? You feel me? All these things. What happened to Dedication 6? So many questions. I don't think we're ever going to get the Carter 5. And just the fact that this man has introduced Funeral, I don't think we're ever going to get it. And I think it's best that we all just kind of sit back and just be like, oh well. Now, I will continue to make videos every time the man contradicts himself. But as far as me looking forward to, you know what? I'm going to play my little Carter 5 snippet, start this jive off right, and be happy. Because I don't think we're ever going to get Carter 5. At least not the Carter 5 that we were originally going to get. Like, comment, subscribe, H+III+T. See another Triple OG putting in as much work as me. Do me a favor, point them out. Let me know, what do you think of the dang-on situation of does Lil Wayne have ghostwriters or not? Let me know down below. And do you think we'll ever get Carter 5? Same question we ask every video, but feel free to rehash that down in the comments. Quite honestly, I think the chances of My Chemical Romance getting back together is on par with a dang-on dedication, Carter 5. That's nothing here nor there. See you guys later.